Hi, Leo, and welcome to Ascending Soul's Journey. I am Lorianne, here to give you the messages for this week. And yes, I said week. I'm going to switch to weekly messages again for you as I pull back working with people on a one-to-one basis, which if you're interested, you can go to my website. It's a little eye up on top on the screen. And I'm going to be able to do this a lot more for you guys. So I am going to use my deck. This is I am an intuitive energy reader. That's who I am. That's what I do. I don't use the tarot. I don't need the tarot. I use it for you guys. So I am going to incorporate one that I created for myself so that I can kind of show you a little bit more of what I see when I talk about certain things in the tarot. So I hope that works for you, and we're going to look at your side and the opposing energy. Now keep in mind, the opposing energy for a lot of you, it may very well be you, not a person, not a job, but it may be you. We have the card of self-love. I like this card, Leo, because you are the lion. And you are a very courageous person when you're in your full element. But you, like every other zodiac sign, can be in a low vibration as well. There's a piece of you that understands self-love, that understands self-value. Even if you've been in toxic relationships, even if you do self-sabotage energy, it's like you have this higher sense of knowing about self-love, and I love that. That is awesome. Self-love. You're going to take care of you. You're going to take care of the way you eat, the way you sleep. That is the mind, the body, and the soul. That's being in perfect alignment. When we have that self-love, we are en route to rising up to a better version of us. And that is a beautiful energy to be in. Now we have also for you, I pulled two on the front side for you, negative energy. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. So some of you are coming out of this swirling, fiery, self-sabotage kind of energy, and you are rising up. This is night and day. These are two completely opposite ends of the spectrum. So for a lot of you, this is actually you. For some of you, it could be a job, it could be a person, and we're going to take a look at that as well. But this self-love card, yeah, it has to do with lack, you see? So you may have been involved in a relationship, in a person, in a situation of any kind, like so many of us are, where there was a lot of negative energy. The vibes didn't feel good when you walked into the office. You and your partner fought a lot. There was always that tension, the invisible vibes that you had with this experience. And also it's like you always feel like when you walk away, you feel like a lack of something, but you don't know necessarily what it is. Could be a lack of money every time you're involved with this person. When we put ourselves in a place of being involved with a toxic individual, a narcissistic individual, for example, it can make us always feel depleted. Even if they don't take anything, they can come in and go, hey, I want lunch. And it's like you get this underlying feeling that something ain't quite right. And that could be going on in you, the bipolar type of energy. Remember, I said these are like night and day. You're going to go from one extreme to the other. And the reason why is our planets are shifting. And as we move closer to the 20th, 21st of December, and this is the 8th that I'm recording this on, you're going to feel higher and higher. You're going to see, if you haven't been taking care of yourself, you're going to start. You're going to start looking at the research, maybe even researching self-love. What does that really mean, right? And as I say in my workshop, self-love, it's divine, is what it is. And that's what they want you to do, is to be in the divine, which I just said for, although they didn't have the same cards, I said for, it was either Taurus or Libra. So if you're dealing with a Taurus or a Libra, that you may want to check that out as well. I know I said that. So let's look at the opposing energy. Some of you might be feeling the lack of money, lack of income, lack of support. But I feel for a lot of you, it is more about the lack of love inside of you. low vibration of air. And that would be Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. And when you look at this, it looks kind of mysterious, right? A little mysterious. It looks a little, ooh, kind of intriguing, but yet, right? You can see maybe an Aquarius, the Queen of Swords could look like that. And that may very well be who you're dealing with, the Queen of Swords, Leo, where that feeling, the Queen of Swords in the reverse is don't mess with them. Don't mess with the Queen of Swords in reverse. That's man or woman, but that is a person who has been hurt, abused, lied to, betrayed. They've been through all kinds of stuff, a lot of them repetitive, over and over. So they learn how to stay away from the negative energies. They learn to stay away from this, and I will tell you, they learn this. And that's why they seem so distant, right? Self-love. It can look to others like selfish, but it isn't selfish at all. So you may be dealing with a Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, but this is about truth coming out. This is about that air, the movement, that energy shift that I'm talking about is going to bring in a moment of truth. And I feel it's going to come right up from underneath you. It's going to be very subtle. And it's like just going to capture you, you know. It's like, oh, wow, right? It's just going to be like, I never saw it that way. I never heard of it that way. So this is like something going to pop inside of you that's going to make you say, oh yeah, I'm going to focus on me. And that's what that's about. So we're going to take a look at their actual cards and see. Now you could be dealing with an earth sign and air sign, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. And I mean more like the earth energy of being grounded, having, yeah, you even got, they have the Princess of Pentacles. So this is a person who is very grounded. For a lot of you, this is about you being able to ground yourself. You're feeling a lack of money and you're waiting for a job opportunity, and it might have put you in that funk. And I just said this for one of the other zodiac signs as well, where they got the offer and it's going to pull them out. It doesn't matter what the offer is. It's actually more about the energy shift that's coming through, where you're going to feel grounded. You're going to feel better and not know why. It's going to be a really, really good moment in time was what I heard for you guys. And this is, you know, with self-love, this is self-love, self-value, self-respect. This is an offer that you are going to have self-respect in doing. Some of you may have been in situations, job experiences, even people, where it was unscrupulous and you didn't like being there, but you felt as though you had no choice, right? We always have a choice. You have to, it's hard to do the right thing when the wrong thing is so tempting, you know. Whatever this is, we got the Eight of Wands. This is communication going back and forth. This is the offer coming in. This is the opportunity coming in. This is air in its full glory. The air's communication at the highest form. It's about technology, internet. This is communicating on virtual reality. You guys might go on a little GoToMeeting or whatever that is. You know, I don't use that one. But this is very beautiful communication. If this is love going back and forth. This would be like the Cupid's arrows of love in this deck. That's what that particular card is. And I love, love, love that. You need that, Leo. And, you know, this lack could be you feeling in lack of love, right? So I'm going to pull one more. Now, this would be that job experience in some of you. It absolutely can be family. Love is love. Whatever you put all your energy, effort into. One second. There it is. Okay. So I put this in the deck on purpose. Now, this is the, you know, it's just me. That's all it is. It just says that it's me. And the reason I leave it in the deck is because this is about information going to come through. This is paperwork, documentation. These are things that you need, and that would be through air, legalities, the documents, the documentation. If you are trying to apply for a job as a lawyer, work in the law. If it's, I see a clerk. It looks like, like in a courthouse, like they're the ones you talk to when you walk in. It doesn't matter what it is. It doesn't matter what level of the job it is. This is the opportunity you've been waiting for. So if you need to send an application in, absolutely get up and send that application in. And when you send it in, it is going to take this funk and flip it around. But I think a lot of you are going to feel this shift, and then you're going to send this in. Don't wait for the shift. You just jump up and you do what feels right in you. And again, this is any kind of legal documentation. So if you're filing for a divorce or you're waiting for your divorce to come through, that might be the communication that you're looking for. Whatever it is in your life, Leo, this reading is going from feeling like you've been surrounded by negativity, feeling like you may have been experiencing this funk for a really long time. And as we focus on trying to regain self-love, we rise out of that. And that's what's coming for you. So this is really good. This is going to be that moment in time. Follow your gut. Always follow your gut. Check out your moon and rising sign, because they may be a little bit more your reading this week. But if you like me, please subscribe and share this video. Have a wonderful week. And your reading will be on Tuesdays, every Tuesday now. Much love.